Hey guys, back again. Right now we will be taking a look at the Western Conference, starting with the Central Division. This is the division that only has 7 teams. I'm assuming there's a spot right here for a Houston, Seattle, Jersey in the near future. We'll see. Although I don't know why Seattle would be in this division, but there's a hole here. So as you know, the teams that finished first, second, third, fourth, 5th, 6th, and 7th in the division respectively from last year. Who do I think will finish first this year? We'll get right into it. I think Winnipeg. I absolutely love what they have done last year. I'm not a big Winnipeg fan, but they were really fun to watch. I think they can build off last year, and I think they're only going to get better. Alright, number 2. I think the Nashville Predators are going to finish in that second place spot. I'm not necessarily sold on Rene anymore. I think the window is closing. UC Saros is very good backup, and I think he could fill in as a starter relatively soon, starting maybe this year. We'll see how that goes. I think they have a lot of great young forwards. Really solid defense, and I don't see them slipping that much. They did finish first last year, so moving down to second as opposed to first, I don't think is that bad of a demotion. Third, I think Colorado will be finishing third. I think they're going to improve again. Maybe I got blinders on, maybe Minnesota gets better, maybe Chicago gets better, but I think Colorado gets better. Again, like pretty much every team, it really depends on how the goaltending holds up. Forwards, great forwards. Solid defense core as well. Not the best in the league, not the worst, but I think it's good enough. I really like Mikko Rantanen, Landeskog. Obviously, Nathan MacKinnon is the driving force though behind this team. However MacKinnon does is going to be indicative of how the Avalanche will do. 4th place. I think Dallas will be in that 4th place spot. I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs though. I think there's probably only going to be 3 teams that make the playoffs. I think Nashville, Winnipeg, and Colorado are those 3. I think Dallas and Minnesota will be fighting for it. Same with St. Louis. And I think every team in this division will be able to fight for the playoffs. I think this will be a really tight division, but I think this will be the division where fewest teams get in. I really like Radulov. Ben Sagan just signed his new contract today as well. I really like a lot of their team. Valeri Nichushkin's coming back as well. So there is a lot to like with Dallas. Once again though, goaltending. Definitely not sold on the Dallas goaltending. This is not 2014, 2015. This is not the same Ben Bishop that was taking Tampa to the Stanley Cup final. Just not sold on him. But moving on, number 5, Minnesota. I don't think they are as good as they were last year. I'm very curious to see if Eric Stahl will continue his career rejuvenation. That's the right word, right? Rejuvenation of his career that he's had in Minnesota. I don't really expect them to be that great. Sorry, Wild fans. Alright, and the team that could finish first and just surprise everyone and had a bad year last year could come back and just be the same old Chicago Blackhawks. I do think they will not do that though. I think they're going to finish around the 6th spot. You know, health, they're getting up there in age. Corey Crawford always seems to be injured the last little bit. Maybe they can sign Scott Foster for a 1-year deal and just let him play. Who knows? I think Kane will have a bounce back year. I think Taves will have a bounce back year. but are they kind of past their prime? I don't know. And last but not least, St. Louis. I think they will finish in the last spot. Jake Allen is out to start the year, or probably the start of the year. Might be able to come back a little bit earlier. Their defense is good. I'm not really sold on their forwards though up front. Tarasenko, obviously he's a stud. But after that, I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. Taking a look at the Central Division, we'll see how that goes. Like I said in all these videos so far, if you watch any of my playoff videos, playoff prediction ones, I was horribly wrong about all of them. I'm not trying to be right here. I think I will be wrong on probably all of these as well. I have no problem with that. But in the meantime, I'll just enjoy it. I'll make some stupid picks. And we can all have a good laugh later when I crash and burn with all my picks. Alright, but up next we will take a look at the Pacific Division. This one I think will be the best division of them all.